Tryna dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get soggy?
I got an air fryer for some write-up.
You know, I have never been to New York.
That's a
Have
good
you?
idea. First I've ever been to New York.
Oh, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out on the water. I think you'd be safe.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
They should go pick up something.
Looking good, my guy.
Bro, what's on? Man, I never
All attendees will receive a complimentary Nets golf ball. We can't wait to see what our incoming game is, fans. Because all of you will be getting your very own Nets backpack. The National Basketball Association and the Brooklyn Nets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest marshal, security, or arena staff members. Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Nets. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the 76ers. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, I think for the Sixers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you guys are going up against one of the most explosive offenses of the association. What do you have to do to keep them in check?
In check. In check. See, that's the first mistake people make right there.
What's that?
If you get into a fight with somebody big and strong, you ain't thinking, well, I know they're gonna clock me in the brain, gotta keep them in check. No, you go crazy from the start. Don't give them a chance to throw their best punch.
What does that look like tonight, then?
Holding them to a new season low.
You heard it here first. Back to you guys. Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jen. Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, they've got Porter and P out there with Hardaway. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the 4 slot. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
We've seen it already this season, and he has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A three from MP. And again, it's Brooklyn with a three.
Coming right back, MP with a huge three.
And here's Maxey outside. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. A three from MP. Here's Minot. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Another miss by MP. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Well, Greg, we know it is Pete. Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremity took a toll.
Trains the three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Edgecombe, no good. For the Nets, they come into this one following the loss to the Golden State Warriors. A three from MP. Hangs home the trifecta. MP's got 12 in the game.
MP looking solid there.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last game out against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He finished with 51 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie. Great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Shireman's checked in, and it's Dort in for Edgecombe. Here's Maxey. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. To stop the run. A rebound by the Nets. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season, the 71-72 Lakers had at just over 12 points. These guys are nipping at their heels.
Dort against Hardaway. Dort kicks to Maxey. It's good from long range. Maxey's got 11.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
There's the triple, and it's MP with the three.
straight points off the three-pointers, and the D shifts.
For the three. Maxey, no good. Brooklyn leading by 7. And here's MP for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, George. Lets it go from deep. Maxey, no good.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back to his own 3.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 24.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Pass to Sharman. The 76ers with another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 or 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. MP, that's for 2. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's George. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Porter is out there with Troy Wright. Then there's Demon, and it's Clowney in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Maxey. 5 on the clock. It's good. Maxey's got 13.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Clowney. Porter looking it over. And that one drops for him. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
And you love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Brooklyn making some changes. Einard's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Demon. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Maxey against MP. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 13. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Okay, the Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. And here's Maxey, following the three-pointer by MP. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around.
MP against Maxey. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Santos. Floats one up, and it's laid in by Maxey. Maxey's got 15 points.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Nobody's really watching.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Hardaway comes in for Porter. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Now, here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Sinks the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Shireman, 15-point game. Dort misses.
They have been bored and dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge win.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Shireman. The inside shot. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
A three from MP. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
So much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Number one, the Nets.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
.116 left here in the second. Maxey in the corner. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 20.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
MP passes to Claxton. MP against Maxey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Claxton with that incredible length beats you around the hoop to finish.
Lets it go with the 3. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Maxey.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Minot. NP outside. 4 on the clock. Hardaway from outside. The 76ers trail by 12. Fires from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 25 points in the game.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
MP deciding where to go with it. Good! Another from 3. He's really slapping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
MP has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. An amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Brooklyn Nets.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting splashed on all game, and I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So it's Brooklyn now. At one point, they led by 16. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Santos in at the 3. Now Embiid following the three-point attempt by MP. Rocket 6. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now, here's MP. He's got 39. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Again, Philadelphia.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
MP high post. Fires the three. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And here's Maxey outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now, here's MP. He has 45 points. There's Porter with the three. Hardaway, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 11. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They tried to stay perfect on that, but 3 for 4 now.
To the paint. Here's Minot. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Nets lead by 13.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
You know what time it is. It's time for team.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Brooklyn. Dort, he's checked in for Philadelphia. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Maxey, no good. Nets leading by 13. Outside Porter. MP outside. Pass to Minot. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Minot's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
Outside, Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And that one's good. MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. A three from MP. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Maxey with it. Picked up by Claxton. George with no one around. Another three for Philadelphia.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came to the league. Incredible.
A three from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 54 points. Philadelphia's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Maxey. And he lays it straight in.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Maxey against MP. To the middle. Out to Hardaway. And the last second of doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Both teams making substitutions here. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. MP outside. The trade. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to George. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. No problem with the wide open J.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
MP fired. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The 76ers trail by 20. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not?
Another bucket! Wow!
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point game in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Edgecombe trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Claxton. Porter kicks to MP. Here's Claxton, stolen by George. Right wing. Here's Maxey. Claxton covering. Here's George, and that one is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Wolf, defended by George. Counting.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Back to MP. Right side, Porter. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And out the line, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And here is George. Pass to Maxey. Here is Lynch. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamel.
You were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots, and you came away with the win. Talk about it, MP.
Yeah, as a leader, I'm always looking to get my guys involved before I get going. If I do that, they keep moving, cut harder, stay engaged. It's kindergarten stuff. You gotta share. And a lot of nights, that extra intensity is the difference between winning and losing. Tonight, we got the win.
Great game, MP.
All right, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
We're here with MP, getting hydrated, getting ready to take down his trash-talking opponent.
What are you talking about?
You didn't see?
No.
Check it out.
Are you kidding me with this? That's interesting coming from that dude.
Yeah, you want the smoke? Gotta shut this dude up, MP.
Dang, Xander. It seems like he struck more of a nerve with you than me. Look, we win tonight, and this all becomes yesterday's news.
That's true. Or drop your season high on him and sticks to him forever.
I wish I got in to play against you back in the day, man. You got pride.
You got next. Give him what he got coming to him, MP.
All right, man. I mean, you gonna get this dude embarrassed tonight, but hey, you want the problems? I'll give them to him.
What's up, MP?
Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
But won't those get soggy?
I got an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
You know.